Hey everyone, Tim Reset here from eminimind.com. In this quick video, I'm going to talk about maximizing your profit on each individual trade. So, the chart in front of you here just happens to be the Euro 6E, and what we're going to talk about quickly is trailing your stop. So, the idea here is to maximize the profit per trade, not the number of trades. So, this is a 233 tick chart that I talk about in my setups, and then over here we have a 15-minute chart. So the 233 tick chart, this is from the 9th of February 2012, and what was happening on the larger 15-minute time frame, we had a long setup down here. We then broke out of that. You notice we ripped from that point. So instead of drawing from the entry of that setup to highs, you'll see we never pulled back to that. What I did is draw from highs to highs, and we did end up pulling back and having a setup down here, and then we traded just below the negative 23% target. And so then I simply, once we started pulling back, I drew same anchor to the new high. We pulled back, and this is the point where we were approaching the 15-minute chart for entry. And so for entry, rather, I zoomed into the 233 tick chart. That's this point right here. And looking at the break of the swing high here, we simply drew the first micro, and we're able to enter into the trend right here. Now, the way that we maximize the profit on the trade is simply trailing our stop and not saying, well, I think the market's only going to go to 32.71 and I'm going to take a profit here. So what we can do is a couple things. We can trail traditionals all the way up, drawing from lows to highs, draw the next low to high, and simply do that until we become stopped out and simply trail our stop below the 61.8. Another method is to simply trail the prior swing, so put our stop under here. Once we make this low, move our stop up, continuing to move our stop up until at this point we start to rally, so we move our stop up and we are then taken out of the trade. You can trail extensions, meaning we draw from lows to highs, we get filled, and then we draw from highs to highs, and we can simply trail our stop that way. You can trail the full, meaning you draw from lows to highs and put your stop under that 61.8, but I prefer to trail. Once I get into the trade on the micro, I prefer to trail on micros and not give it too much room. I don't want to trail too tight, but trailing the prior swing is a good way to maximize the profit on each trade. Again, I talk about all of those setups. I'll put a link to the trading rules tab of the blog where you can find out more information on the specifics about entry and exit. But I just wanted to touch on a quick couple of things on trade management. And remember, we're trying to maximize the profit per trade, not maximize the number of trades. So I wish you all good trading and have a good night.